I don't know what this video is about, but I have to make a comment. 2019 Rewind is actually good. And I don't know why they stopped making rewinds, honestly. Because they can just do stats, right? That's what I like. I like stats. I do stats all the time. I'm on drugs right now. It's called stats. Eventually, I will look into data channels, right? This is pretty interesting. I should put it on my to-do list. Data channels. I like stats. Did I tell you that I like stats? Because I like stats. But I think I found an error. I don't understand it, honestly. Where is it? There is it. Top viewed channels, basically. That's what we're looking at. How? How? Most viewed creators. Okay, whatever. How? That's not true. Azzyland cannot be on this list, and Ssniperwolf all of a sudden is not on the list. In fact, Azzyland right now is so irrelevant. She barely gets 100,000 views per day on her newest videos. So she's so irrelevant, it's crazy. Ssniperwolf is second place on relevancy. 3.5 million every single day, dude. How is she not on this list? What the fuck? Even David Dobrik is on the list. What a loser. Even he's irrelevant too. Oh wait, he actually is relevant. 480,000. That's crazy, dude. I say he's irrelevant because he didn't impress me at all. 120? What is that? He will never exist. I will never acknowledge his existence, dude. I don't give a fuck about child channels, baby channels. And PewDiePie is also pretty irrelevant at this point. He doesn't upload often anymore. So he doesn't even break 1 million views on his newest videos. It's a shame. But where is Ssniperwolf? For fuck's sake, dude. I can't believe this. There's something wrong with stats. And I don't like it when something is wrong. That breaks everything. There's no way she wasn't active on 2019. Like, there's no way. Let's see what she posted on 2019. And by the way, I'm not specifically like a fan of Ssniperwolf. I just recognize that she's like insanely popular. Also, probably will not get to 2019. It's just too much content. She posts every day forever. There's no escape from that. If we get like 10 million a piece, you know there's something wrong, right? 3 years ago. That is 2019.
Hello, friends.
Here you go, look at that. 2019. She's pretty active. Wait, what? No! She didn't post? 2019? Because I clicked on it and it showed like middle of the year. She did post. Okay. It's definitely 10 million on average. Like, yeah, you can see it's like 5 million over here, 3 million. But then you have like a 36 million video all of a sudden. So I would say it's 10 on average. No, this is taking a long time. Yeah, it's middle of the year because we are in the middle of the year. No, she was posting regularly anyways. Let's look at Azzyland then. What she was doing 3 years ago. What is the average? She doesn't post that much to begin with, so you know there's something wrong. She was posting more, I guess. Long time ago. So 3 years ago. Does that look like 10 million to you? It looks like 6 million. Okay, that's a big video. I'll take a sample of this whole pool of videos and see exactly what it is. I'm not even gonna check how many days in 15 videos, what is the range of the days. I really don't care about that. Let's just take the average of a video and pretend that they have been posting at the same rate. So, divided by 15, we get 7 million. So, I still have to do math on this one because it's not clear. If we divide 10 by 7, actually I want to take a sample of Ssniperwolf as well. Okay, this is a very shitty sample. There's nothing really crazy in these videos. There's some very low videos too. Didn't break 1 million. Yeah, if I'd taken this sample instead, it would have been so much better. Anyway, so I'll just do this, and we're actually at 8 million. Didn't expect that. Ssniperwolf is 20% better, and she still wasn't on the list. Strange, guys, strange. Maybe she is on the list, but she has 1,089,000,000. Am I right? 890 million. Or 99 million, honestly. This is also very interesting, actually. I mean, in general, Ssniperwolf and Mr. Beast has React channels. And Mr. Beast's React channel is actually performing almost as good as his main channel. With 5 times more subs. How do you explain that? Reaction video is the best content in the world? Really? Oh boy. Reaction videos. No way. I have a feeling Azzyland one day decided she doesn't want to be like Ssniperwolf anymore. She wants to make YouTube shorts. Why is she not making TikTok? I have not seen a single TikTok from her. But anyways, in other words, she was like 1 month ago, right? No? She also, I don't think she posts that much. Well, actually she kinda does. Until this happened. She found something better to do. Wow. I mean, she was kind of irrelevant anyways. But she's half as relevant. Let's see what the stats say about her. 21% decrease? Just that? I can't believe it. I thought it would be like 50%. That would make sense. How does my ad blocker gets... doesn't block ads? Fucking... how did you do that? How did they trick me? Does the website is like, hey guys, this is part of the content. It is, you know, it's what you wanted to see. A gay test. Absolutely. She's actually losing subscribers? I just don't feel that is true. Because it doesn't show here. But here it shows that she's losing it. It's kind of weird. It would make sense, but still. Yeah, but it wouldn't make... what are they even showing? How do you get minus 19 million video views? Like, what? What are they showing? This is the most shittiest website ever, dude. People use this? How do people actually get, like, the entirety of the views? The entire, like, year or 2 years or something. Full month. What is that? I picked up a random website. I typed in my name, basically. No, there's no way. You just don't get the stats. Because the most straightforward thing I can do is just look at the views of, you know, that year of 2019. But there's no way that I can actually do that. How many videos did I upload? Azzyland uploaded 1,600. I feel like I'm at close at 1,000. I don't even know, dude. 600. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. So I'm definitely not gonna review Ssniperwolf or Azzyland. What am I gonna do now? Tell me. Shorts. I could check shorts versus TikTok, actually. Because I don't know what the appeal here is to actually shift the format from making the Ssniperwolf ripoff into making shitty content all of a sudden. Because this is terrible, I think. I watched some of TikTok. I mean, it's pretty high on my list already. I would guess 6th place or something. 4th place? Oh my god. I'm so wrong. I want to know, so it's data video. What is the most followed accounts that I actually know of? Because I don't know the second one at the moment. On this video, the second one would be Cabby, but I think the first one is Charlie D'Amelio, and I just don't know her at all. I have not bumped into her video at all. Like, how is she popular if I cannot find her? That blows my mind, honestly. People are popular, and I don't see them. Or don't know them. That's kind of mostly my YouTube experience too. But now that I explored a lot, like, I kind of know a lot of people, but still not. I still think it's like I'm 10% of people, basically. And this entire list of YouTubers, I don't know them. I haven't watched them, and it's a pretty big list. that has more than 1 million subscribers. Alright. Why Mia Khalifa is on the list? What the fuck? Is that true? What TikToks is she doing? Alright, no Mr. Beast, I know Cardi B. This video is too loud. Alright. I don't know this guy, I don't know this guy. I've never seen them. Junior Go. Nope. Nope. I heard of Kylie Jenner, but like, nope, nope. Jojo Siwa, I heard of her. Nope. Not at all. It's just fucking crazy, right? Who are these people? They're more popular than Justin Bieber? Excuse me? Oh. I definitely don't know what The Rock is. Because I don't care about rocks. Fucking... BTS, dude. Again, I don't know any of these guys. Nope. And they're so young too, like, you have to be that special type of age at this point. But you have to have way more than that. You have to have crazy amount of talent to get this stuff. And never appear on my search of, you know, videos that I watch. Like, what? Ever. Not a single one of them. Hi, Jason Derulo. Why is he making TikToks? What a loser. Dixit Amelia. Why is she not popular? Will Smith, obviously. Obviously. He's way more successful on TikTok than YouTube. But that's also kind of obvious. It's... If you have high production, like, you can do very well in short videos. And if it forces Will Smith to make short videos, which long videos for him, I don't know, man. They're like short documentaries. They're not very interesting. I at least know Bella Porch, but like everyone knows her, right? And Zach King, obviously I know him because he's a YouTuber, you know. What is... So why is he so low? I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more people, right? Also, this makes no sense. How is this... No, how is this so much bigger than this? They first show you the scale of everything. This is how 1 follower looks like. This is how 1,000 followers looks like. This is how different 88 versus 56 is. No thank you, dude. They're not even trying, dude, at this point. So yeah, Charlie D'Amelio. I have to look into it. You know, I'll have this list and check it. The most mind-blowing part about this is 1 year ago. She's at 400 million. As well as this guy, he's in first place now. It's crazy. 400 million. What kind of PewDiePie versus T-Series wars was happening there? To get this for... Everyone has phones. Even your dog has a phone. I don't get it, dude. I thought YouTube was like the shit. But everyone uses TikTok. Like literally everyone. Fucking my grandma uses TikTok, and she's dead. That's what you can get from that. Imagine this way. Like, we have 8 billion people at this point. So, I guess I'll do it this way. 5% of population follows one of these guys. 5%. It's unexplainable. 5%. But at the same time, I don't know who Addison Rae is. I've heard of Charlie D'Amelio because you can't dodge this, but who's Addison Rae? It's gonna be interesting to explore, dude. It's gonna be an amazing video. And by the way, these are people who have not existed on YouTube, and they got fans out of nowhere without me being fed their content. I never bump into them, so where are all these numbers coming from? It's crazy. Who's watching all of this shit? Also, there's no Khalifa, but it wasn't like top 50. It was like top 30 at most. So yeah, we just barely got Mr. Beast. So no, I'm still gonna use this list specifically. One cool part about this is that PewDiePie is fighting like T-Series, and T-Series is like a company. You don't see a company here at all on the top list. At least not yet. It's not plagued by companies right now. It's plagued by personalities. So TikTok is a little bit more appealing, but YouTube is all about personalities. I mean, companies don't really exist. It's just a meme. It's just an Indian bullshit. And then there's kids channels, but you know they're cheating basically. They're doing something crazy. Eventually, people stand out. Really? 18 years? Barely this year? She's 18? So she started like 15 or something? It does say here, right there. 16. Lip syncing. This is TikTok garbage, dude. But somehow this is popular. Oh my god. To be honest, I don't like Cobain lame either. He doesn't even have that much content. Like if you compare this to PewDiePie, it's not even close. PewDiePie was posting every single day. This guy can't do that. It's a little bit higher production, I guess, but, you know. It makes no sense. None of this makes sense to me. It's the completely next world. One thing that pops into my mind every now and then is the idea that on TikTok, I would be way more popular. It's way easier to actually find popularity in TikTok. But not extremely easy. Alright? Still, you have to be consistent, have ideas of what your videos are going to be, and be engaging to watch. Like, you cannot just make a boring video that everyone is going to scroll past. So, but still, the most important part is that your videos are going to be served eventually, right? Right? But there is an algorithm that, will discriminate small people too, but still, only to some degree. I mean, I've seen videos that have only 3, maybe even less likes, and like out of 50 videos, maybe I see 3 of them with low views or something, and that's still quite a lot, honestly. I'm still like, wow, like I'm seeing a bad video, and I can tell, and I'm not gonna like this, and I'm not gonna scroll past it. You can tell when it's bad too. But again, what TikTok does perfectly is serve you content without you having to worry about anything. You can immediately see what a person is up to without worrying whether you want to click on a video or not. You're actually tasting the video before you worry about clickbait, worry about the title, whether you want to watch it or not. No, you're just being served this. Deal with it, basically. And most of the time you're gonna say, yes, I want random things anyways. I'm not searching for anything in particular or any person in particular. So I'm just gonna take it. And that's when you really get tested for being a good content creator, honestly. Yeah, I watched this video. It says like, how did it got here? And it says a very obvious thing that popped into my mind as well, that this guy can communicate with international audience. Basically, you don't have to speak English to do it, which kind of is surprising. The actual highest followed account then is Will Smith, which is crazy. That is fucked up. But that would make sense, right? A celebrity would be able to get that many followers. Just straight up. Especially if a celebrity actually tried to make good TikToks. Good content. And everything else is just some visual or comedy or just something. I don't know what these girls do, okay? They're just something. They don't really exist to me, because if I want cute girls, eventually I just watch porn at this point. Like, I would just skip people dancing. Like, where's the appeal for this shit? I don't get it, dude. Who wants to dance this much? But that's the roots of TikTok. Essentially, that's all that people know that TikTok is to them. Is it cool? And it probably will never change. The trend will never fucking change. Also, yeah, if you're really desperate, you're not watching porn, you actually can tune into TikTok and find cute girls there, but not these girls on the top. No. Bella Poarch is okay, but she's also terrible. I mean, she looks cute, but she's terrible at this thing. I actually gave her a lot of points, I think. No, I didn't. So forget about that. I'm kind of very, very curious at this point. Maybe we should check this out as well. The real goddamn data. From the very existence of TikTok, someone already has 13 million followers. I can't... How do you explain that? The existence of TikTok is that explosive that, just 10% of YouTube just straight up goes in there. 10% of YouTube audience. If not more. Look how slowly they're growing. It's almost like TikTok has existed 4 years or something. And that's kind of true with, you know, Vine. But it still doesn't make sense. Okay, this is just funny, dude. I'm actually succeeding on both of them. I was trying to compare YouTube with TikTok by asking why people prefer TikTok over YouTube. I didn't get the exact answer, honestly, but, you know. This guy says he's succeeding with 11,000 subscribers. Still more than me. I mean, that's pretty successful, but holy shit. This is too funny, dude. The mind-blowing thing that he's gonna talk about is where the fuck do people get money on TikTok? What are they advertising? I haven't seen an advertisement, guys. How did they make money? This is interesting. This is a continuation of my story, basically. Went up fast. Azzyland at 2019, January 30. So, at the start of the year, Azzyland had 7 million subscribers, and Ssniperwolf had 14 million subscribers. For fuck's sake, how did Azzyland got into YouTube Rewind? How? And Ssniperwolf didn't. It makes no sense, right? Ssniperwolf has twice as many subscribers, even back then. It's very difficult to find for him who started it first. Seriously? You don't know how to scroll down? For me, you know, 3 years ago and then keep scrolling down, that's a lot of work. But you can scroll down much faster, dude. And find it. She cloned herself. Let's leave that video real quick. Because the conspiracy theory just got in there, I guess. Who's copying who? It's just, someone just cloned themselves, you know, obviously. Alright, he can't do it, so I'll have to do it. Wish me luck. This will take a while. Alright, this is... we're kind of getting there. Because this is the era without TikTok, guys. Okay. Is she, like, checking her Facebook feed at this point? Alright, let's just pretend that she's very early. Before even TikTok happens, she started reacting to Facebook posts. What did Ssniperwolf did? This is not TikTok anymore, is it?
Can you make my
yeah, these are just posts at this point.
Uses a picture. That's your dinner. But oh, this.
Alright. Right now, one thing will happen depending on the result. If Azzyland wins and she's the first one to do the reactions, she gets higher Ssniperwolf link because she's the creator of the idea in the first place. And if Ssniperwolf is quicker, then she gets more of Azzy's points. On top of that, if Azzy actually wins, I will review her in the next video. And this video is probably going to be over at this point once I figure this out. Because this is Who cares about TikTok anymore? This is like crazy that people didn't actually investigate this properly. She did it! Ssniperwolf herself fucking did it! Oh, did the comparison of who did it first. Oh my god. She immediately says, like, she's my... Azzyland came up to me and she said she was her biggest inspiration. So, Ssniperwolf definitely did it first. That's the crazy part, like, this is not a very viewed video. It's obscure. But everyone should see this, you know, if they have a confusion about this. That's the funniest thing ever, dude. But she's not in YouTube Rewind 2019. Also, cool. This is 5 years ago, and she said about some kind of person. I don't think she's a YouTuber, even though she talks about YouTubers. I think she's a streamer. Streaming happened 5 years ago? Man, I really don't know about history of internet, do I? She played Minecraft Bed Wars? That's interesting. She played Minecraft, of all things. So I can't really see the months, honestly, unless I click on the videos. The best I can do is see those breakpoints when it becomes from 5 years to 6 years. She stopped, you know, at some point they both started doing react videos. But up to that point... Oh. Only Ssniperwolf was doing them. Technically. She was doing some weird content, honestly. She was also playing games and looking cute in her thumbnails. Azzyland wasn't trying that hard. I guess that's why she lost. Who knows, man? This is so much more complicated than that, but... What is this, and why does it look like Fortnite? The colors are like Fortnite, right? Black Ops? What? Call of Duty Black Ops? That's how it looked like? What the fuck? I thought it was supposed to be a normal game, you know, a normal shooter game. Not a fucking cartoon. Jesus Christ. There's an iDubbbz for Azzyland? Are you sure? Or is she just dresses up as a cop and trolls me specifically 6 years before? That is brain power, dude. In a way, like, this has a obvious answer. Not only Ssniperwolf herself explained what's going on, but she's way more popular. In fact, 10 times more popular, because subscribers don't actually tell you the full story. The relevance of Ssniperwolf, no, maybe even 30 times more popular. 30. Do you like that number? Okay, it's too much. Let's give you an actual number here. 3.5 divided by 1.3. 26 times more popular. That's, you know, if it would be 2 times more popular, then, you know, that's kind of crazy. But this is insane. Right? Same content, right? The first one always wins. Who's more original, who does things slightly better, just wins by such a huge margin. It's unbelievable. It's crazy. This is why YouTube actually is a miserable place for me, honestly. Competition takes it all, dude. You can't just copy someone else's content and win. Even if it's just 1 month apart. I want to take a sample of this 5-year to 6-year mark and see how many views they have in comparison. Because again, I took very interesting sample that made them look very close to each other, which is unbelievable, honestly. Let's see what happens when I do this again, but going back in time even further. Alright, Ssniperwolf has 1.3 million on average on a video. I'm pretty sure, looking at the numbers, that Azzyland is actually started her YouTube career later, because otherwise it doesn't make sense. Why would they get so close to each other at 1 year, at one point in the year? And this is so far apart. This is in fact 45, 450, no. Oh, it is 450 a video. And that is kind of lucky, because she did GTA 5 videos that blew up for her. It would be way lower without them. So we have 1.3 divided by that. We get 3 times less relevant in that point. Again, this 28 times less relevance is currently for a long time she was probably 2 or 3 times less relevant, not 28 times less relevant, or 26 times, sorry about that. But it kind of proves another point. You can actually, I don't know, because they probably didn't copy each other for a long time until they did. I mean, Azzyland didn't copy Ssniperwolf. They didn't copy each other. We figured that one out. But yeah, for a long time, Azzyland was just as relevant as Ssniperwolf. Just 3 times less, obviously. But at some point, she just did something wrong with her YouTube career, eventually. And fall out of favor completely. And that's very interesting. That's the most interesting thing ever. What mistakes she actually did? Where's her relevance disappeared? Honestly, we'll ask this question as well. This is interesting, Jesus Christ. Oh! Look at that! She started almost 7 years ago. And I'm pretty sure Ssniperwolf keeps going. In fact, she didn't post that many videos in the very beginning. And I still hate to pretend that that's Ssniperwolf's success, that this is exactly how she got popular. She just started earlier. But, you know, like, that kind of makes sense, right? Holy shit, dude. Still not early, though. She just posted a lot of videos. Now we got the 7 years territory. Oh, man. Wolf pack. Man, these people were a couple for a long... Oh my god, a banana in a thumbnail in her mouth? Oh boy. See, I never thought there was an actual couple on YouTube for a long time. I thought the only couple on YouTube was like MatPat and his girlfriend. Literally, that's it. Was PewDiePie and Marcia a couple back then? I can't tell you guys that. Maybe that was also on the list, honestly. Look how deep into the year number 7 we're just getting into. Oh boy. Once she started making content, like, Jesus Christ. Year number 8. How long can this go on? I just want the end, guys. We get to 9 years ago. Alright, Call of Duty, boys. Ah. This is where it all started. A fucking shooter, dude. Unbelievable. What? What is that? Lightning rape. Am I even allowed to say that on YouTube anymore? Oh my god. What does that mean? So just to be sure, this is the end 9 years ago and versus 6 years ago. Or you can see 7 years ago. Ish. Alright. Or you can see 9.5 years ago versus 7 years ago. Ah. That's a big difference, but the other curious thing is when did the reaction started, honestly. I'm at 4 and 5 years checkpoint, basically. Or breakpoint. She is doing reaction videos at this point. Ssniperwolf, same with the background and everything. Okay. This is weird. She reacts here, maybe. Maybe. To a text? She's not reacting to anything here. But this is so close to like 4 years old. I just barely scroll down. This is where she starts reacting, right? Kind of. Yeah, immediately starts reacting. And doesn't stop. You can actually see exactly where it starts. No, it's here. This line right there. This is fine. Right, well, you can see these are the videos that she started, I suppose. I'm pretty sure she's actually photoshopping something here. She's actually playing Floor is Lava here. I still need to research this, just to make sure. She actually, like, literally starts. But this is also a reaction video. And this is probably also a reaction video. Alright. How to Photoshop. Okay, dude. Alright, let's say she no. I'll say she started here at this point. which I need to know exactly what the month is.
What's up, guys? Today we're gonna be.
What's up, guys? We're gonna start. Oh, doesn't show the month. That is not cool, dude. I hate it when it happens. So it's so much harder to actually tell what's going on. Or is it? This video shows the time. June 19. Let's see when Azzyland started reacting. And it's straight up reacting, like, I don't care what Ssniperwolf actually highlighted, like, texts. I don't care. Straight up started reacting as a career. That's what I'm looking for. This might be it, actually. Right here is normal, right? No reaction videos. No reaction videos, technically, right? Maybe this is a reaction video. Or is it? No, they're definitely none of these, right? Okay. But eventually we get this. She reacts to text. But it still doesn't start off, honestly. This is June 17. This is June 19. This is June 17. And she still haven't started. So, it's looking bad for Ozzy, like really bad. Like it's almost... Wait. Floor is lava? We seen that. We literally clicked on that to check the time. That's a direct copy at this point. And obviously the most ultimate direct copy is the fact that she started her React career exactly when Ssniperwolf did. Exactly. After, honestly, after. A few days after. Unless this is June 19 somehow, then it's gonna get even crazier. It doesn't tell you. Oh, fuck that, dude. Tell me what June 21 and I will still be scared. God, why does it not tell us? God damn it. What? What? This, June 21st. They started at the same time. There wasn't like a 1 month difference. They started at the same time. I can't tell which one was first. I literally can't because it doesn't show you the time. Oh my god. Because again, she starts and doesn't actually stop at all. Also, she does exactly the same video of homeless exposed as Ssniperwolf. Right here. Ssniperwolf did it first. Definitely. She did, she kind of did it first, though. Right? Well, no. You have this, but Ssniperwolf did it too. Right? Funniest kid test answers. Funniest kid test answers here. Please show me the time, please. This is crazy. It doesn't show you the time. Can at least... I don't care. She did it first. You wouldn't even guess that. But she did it first. This time. Azzyland did it first. Oh my god. They did it at this... How is that even possible? This breaks my mind completely. Two-day difference? Azzyland loses by 2 days on this video. Wrong texting to a wrong person versus I can't believe he texted that. But then she opens up the video. Did it happen to you that you send nudes to a wrong person? Oh, which is literally the thing, wrong person, right? 2 days! I can't actually get the exact time here, but this video is May 28th. Her video is May 29. So you can assume Ssniperwolf released this earlier, right? 1 day earlier, perhaps. That would make it 27 or 26 maybe. 2 or 3 days earlier. So we get, it's 3-1 basically, but the difference is so crazy. It's like Azzyland was watching her videos and ripping her off straight up. Straight. But at the same time, she doesn't rip off everything. You know, that's the crazy part. It's almost like it's a different YouTuber, but they just happen to have this accident every now and then about reactions. Reactions specifically are ripped off. But everything else is normal. How do you explain that? This is even crazier, right? This is why when linking these guys together, I will not give credit to any of them. Specifically, I will give both of them the percentage. Because I don't know who started it, actually. Even though Ssniperwolf claims that, you know, she even got approached by Azzyland. And Azzyland said, oh, you're my inspiration. But there's still one example where she did it later. The exact video later. Still one example, right? So it makes you question, like, what the fuck is going on? And the fact that it's just 2 days difference, it's impossible, dude. Like, you really have to be pumping videos out and seeing someone's format and immediately know how to make videos like that. Immediately. It's not just ripping out, it's just like, oh, this is what we're gonna be doing for today. Doing this exact video. How does that make sense? But lately it's been all reacting. That's what she says about what happened to Sniper. Well, lately I started reacting to shit. Lately, like very lately. That's a weird thing to actually say, honestly, because she just started reacting. This is even... No, this... We talked about this. This is our first reaction. There's no way Azzyland actually reacted any further than that, right? Again, this is her first reaction. That's it. 2 days apart. It's fucking crazy, dude. Wait. They're both opening something? Clash Royale? Chess opening? What's the difference between these two? Because this is getting crazy. This time Azzyland is first. May 22. Well, Ssniperwolf is at 25. Celebrating some kind of anniversary, but like, who cares? You're opening a loot box exactly the same way as she is. What the fuck, dude? Except different game, right? This time is mobile game. Oh, man. Okay, that's 2 points to Azzyland and 3 points to Ssniperwolf. Crazy. How crazy will it get? Is that it? Are we done? Photoshop challenge. I've seen that, right? But very late. How to Photoshop? Is that 3-3? Are we talking about right now? Oh my god. It even looks the same, doesn't it? Well, no. She uses circles and Ssniperwolf uses arrows. That's a whole nother difference, dude. Oh man. No, I'm giving 3-3. Even though these are like more obscure ones, not like blatantly obvious. Well, she actually plays Overwatch, right? But because like that's the weirdest thing. She opens, but it's earlier, so there's. How do you make sense of that? If it was later, then you know, like she wouldn't get points, and this would make a lot more sense, right? Like Ssniperwolf opened the chest. I will open the chest, but no, she opens the chest first. And out of nowhere, Ssniperwolf also opens the chest. Loot box. No difference on that. Oh my god. Except Ssniperwolf, you know, justifies. She also likes shooters, right? So it's justified. This is unbelievable. Oh, there's a funniest wrong number text. She made it, I think. I think Ssniperwolf wins, right? Because Azzyland did not post anything. But then why didn't she copy? Oh man. No, she definitely did not post anything at that point. Or did she? Look at that! It gets crazier! Oh my god! But then she reacts here too. Oh, and here too. And I think this is where we get to her video, basically. It's like, but no, this is fucked up. Yeah. Ssniperwolf definitely started first, right? We can definitely give her the point. Also, she justifies Overwatch many more times. So it's just the craziest coincidence ever, then. What the fuck, dude? This is February 3rd. This is March 24th, so I have to find even earlier video for Ssniperwolf to justify this. Or Azzy will win! She will win! Oh my god. But I will just pretend that they did it at the same time, magically. You know? No! No way, dude! She even lied at this point! Are you kidding me? There is no video! No reaction video! Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Azzyland did it first! Holy shit! I will have to review Azzyland next video, guys. I will do it. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. You can't explain it without being like, oh, they're the best friends. So they decided, you know, to start reacting career at the same time. But, yeah. Oh my god. If it gets even earlier than that, I will freak out, but it's not. This is it. This is the video that saves her ass. Oh, it doesn't! It doesn't! I got fucked! It's still gonna be a 3-3 though. Oh my god, I didn't thought it was gonna get even crazier because I made a mistake. It was a prank. It's not a reaction video. Oh my god. So, no, technically, yeah, then Ssniperwolf definitely wins. And I was wrong. Alright. Alright then. Lol. I want to see if Ssniperwolf exactly pinpointed this video as her start. Because that is her start at this point. Let's see. Let's bring that back up again. Yeah! She points that out very simply as that. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here! Points at this video specifically. Right? We found that out 8 months ago and shit. But she's wrong! And then I started making reacting videos, and then a few months... No, not a few months later. Immediately, dude. She points at herself at this video, but she has an even earlier video here, but, you know, it makes no difference. She definitely started earlier. Ish, yeah. But the reaction video timing, when they went fully in, they both decided to go fully in. Like, what the hell? That makes no sense to me. It's kind of crazy. She tried to call me out on Twitter saying I copied her thumbnail. The crazy part is like, you guys don't just copy thumbnails. You copy content. One of you guys are doing it. And Ssniperwolf was like, no, I definitely don't copy her thumbnail. But it's, you know, it just goes much deeper than that. And to me, that's the craziest thing is, if I type Azzyland, there's nothing. Nothing else, I don't think. Ssniperwolf just doesn't give a damn about Azzyland at this point. I don't know why Rude YouTubers is here. Does someone figure out that there's Azzyland in there? None of this. Like, they don't acknowledge each other at all past this point. Or, you know, like, that would be interesting if they did. I'm not sure why did she put it like that. Boxing YouTubers? Because the assumption is like she wants to box Azzyland, but that just... What? And it's not the entire video about it. It's just this section right there. Most replayed. Everyone gave a fuck about that. Obviously. Oh, this is just random, but she talked about weight loss. What weight loss? The only thing I see is huge breasts, dude. Is that what you want trying to lose? What? Where is your weight? Oh wait, she's saying the opposite. She wants to gain weight. Oh wow. Me too. Actually. Actually no. I have a belly. I wouldn't like weight. It's just my hands are very skinny. But that's about it. Oh yeah, I guess the cool part is that I will not make a review of Azzyland anytime soon. Alright. But I think people would be very curious as a follow-up video, right? Is Azzyland any better than Ssniperwolf at all? But I actually have no way of testing that, to be honest. I would just sit through content and be like, oh, that's good. That's good. It's really hard to see the difference. This probably would be like 5% difference or something. Some preference amount, basically. Whatever you prefer, dude. Whatever you have time for. Now, how long is this going on for? An hour? Hour, dude? Yeah, this is a journey. Holy shit. Though, last thing I want to try and figure out, what went wrong? Why did Azzyland just went down to 26 times shittier views, basically? Oh man, this already looks very low. I probably will not figure out, actually. I even watched these things. Or did I? Is it fake? Line? That's impossible. No, I just watched one, and that's it. Oh, man. So we're gonna take different samples from different months until we hit that sweet spot of like 4 times the difference or something. See where it all starts. Also, I can already tell she's not uploading as much at month number 4. While Ssniperwolf at month number 4, I'm pretty sure she uploads like daily. Month number 4 is huge. Alright. Definitely daily. Yep, daily. 30 videos. But Azzyland only uploads. So it's like, she just can't keep up at this point. That's what's going on. But think about the meaning of this. Like, I still go back to the same thing. Why would they choose reaction content and stick with it, both of them, pretty much at the same time? You know, that's crazy to me. That's a ridiculous decision to make. I don't know, man. Azzyland gets 220,000 views here on average on a day. See, when I set 3 times or 2 times smaller, I didn't check how many videos she would release in a day. But again, clearly Ssniperwolf does it every day and Azzyland does it every other day. And now Azzyland just stopped it completely and started pumping out shorts instead. So I wonder if this number actually goes up at all. I don't think I'm gonna find that special point when things go wrong or something. Like, why should I find something like that? I guess you can thank YouTube Rewind for doing all of this to me. Now I'm in deep research mode. We had 220, right? 34 times. It gets even crazier. There might actually be a time when she is falling behind significantly. Because it just got worse. I didn't even thought that was possible. She started making shorts, and that I thought that was the reason why. But no. Oh my god. What? What is the reason then? Also, this is insane! What? On average, she got 7.5 million? The month number 4? This breaks Mr. Beast completely. She doubles her score. Oh my god. What? Obviously, it's older video, so people are gonna watch it more, but holy shit! Ssniperwolf has been the beast of YouTube this whole time. But that means TikTok has been the beast of YouTube this whole time. What? TikTok? Yeah, we're going back to that. Oh, shit, man. Let's check something like month number 10. Let's see how things changed from there. And then it will get a lot more complicated to actually calculate things, so I just simply won't. Why would I? Because again, you don't get months specifically, you just get a year. I would have to click on videos and figure things out. This is impossible, basically. I have to click on something and enter another... What? Oh my god, I just slided too much? Oh man, that was scary. Wait, what? Month number 11. Yeah, it is 6. That's what you need for a 30. She was so consistent for so long, it's ridiculous. When is it gonna stop? That's the real question. Okay, we figured out how it started. But when is it gonna stop? This is cancer. Who would watch all of this, you know? I can justify myself being addicted to Hearthstone. But this is straight up TikTok. This is straight up random shit. I can't watch this. I'll go insane. One line, 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines, 5 lines, almost 6 lines. She made a lot more videos back then. Okay. But if you look at her views, she doesn't get as many views. By far. Also, this is not a reaction video. Neither is this. But I will count it anyways. This time we're a little bit higher. 480 views every day. Because she posts more often. Twice as more often, twice as more views. Congratulations. What about Ssniperwolf 10 months ago? It just... I'm putting these numbers together, and it's just like, are people addicted to TikTok this much? What is happening? I'm putting down millions. On Azzyland, I'm putting out thousands. But yeah, I mean, you barely see music videos that get that many views. This makes no sense. someone with 100 times less quality than a music video gets the same amount of views as a music video? Explain that to me, dude. TikTok is messed up, dude. Even more views. Guess what's gonna happen when I divide by 30? I get 12.8 million views. This breaks this number almost 4 times. Definitely 3 times. 3.5 times, let's put it that way. What the hell, dude? Her relevancy is insane. Anyways, we have this 12.8. We divided by this. We get 26. Which is exactly where we started. The mystery cannot be solved, guys. I can't figure this out, okay? This is as far as I can go. I don't know why Ssniperwolf is preferred over Azzyland, okay? I don't know why. No one can explain me that. Because she has TikTok icon? Yeah. That's the biggest difference that I can see, honestly. That's how you attract all the people. I should change my profile picture into that. Which is this icon right there. Does that actually make... It doesn't make a difference between her videos, obviously. So, I don't know what it is. She's just more popular? That's the whole... But she's 26 times more popular! 26 times! You can't explain that at all! Like, who... Is Azzyland really making 26 times less interesting content? I will watch, let's say, 3 videos each and compare them. Straight up. We're gonna continue this research even further. I'll just take 3 videos here, 3 videos there. Same month, even. Let's see what happens. You know what? I gotta laugh at a Ssniperwolf. 36 seconds in. Let's see if I can get the same reaction from Azzyland. I'll just see how many laughs I get at this point. I don't know, man. Ssniperwolf just looks more attractive. Not gonna lie. I'm just straight up gonna tell you that much. But let's see. She goes straight up into the video. There's no introduction of like, hey guys, welcome to this Ssniperwolf club. I'm gonna be watching this. No, she just goes straight in. Is that gonna help? Also, her videos are shorter? They are! They are! 2 minutes shorter. Holy shit. So she's failing on more levels than I thought. I don't, take into account the retention rate or whatever. I can't possibly know that. But it's probably even less. Because it's less content. Where was I? 3D printed food? Okay. But I'm not gonna lie, like, this is interesting. 3D printed food. Yeah, that's cool. Oh my god, but this is wholesome, so you feel very good watching this. Maybe even better, actually, than Azzyland. Oh my god, this is hard to compare. I didn't do one thing. I need to Ssniperwolf her account. See what happens. Nothing happens. They don't give a fuck about each other besides that one tweet or whatever. This is This is bizarre. The funniest part is that, you know, I guess, you know, she's just trying to start drama at this point. You can put it that way. I I could have taken like the first few videos that they made, but like, and see how popular they are, but it's just pointless. But then, you know, the initial question is even more compelling, isn't it? How the fuck Azzyland gets on the on the list of most viewed creators, and Ssniperwolf does not get on the list? Explain that to me. I mean, this is the greatest mystery of all time. How? YouTube? You fucked it up. I can finally hate 2000, but I can't. It's data. It's amazing. They fucked it up and they made it entertaining because of that. They fucked up my whole life because of that, dude. No, a few days. Okay, a few days. This is one day, actually. I don't know. I can't explain this at all. I can't explain how they do this every day. Upload video every day. I can't explain that. I can't explain that either, you know. That's also a great mystery, you know. But it's worth it because it gives you views. Except for Azzyland. She doesn't get views. So it's not worth it. So she stopped it faster. Ssniperwolf is not gonna stop. She has way more stamina. This is funny, dude. This is comedy right there. It's almost like they came together and said, let's make reaction videos. Let's see how long we will last. And Azzyland lost very recently, you know. Oh, man. But I can make these I can make TikToks. I don't have to react to TikToks. I can make them on YouTube. Okay, do that. You lost. She doesn't think it's fake? How do you 3D print a fucking burger? That's impossible. Like that? What? I get it with the other stuff. Even geometric apple, maybe. You know, it makes sense. But a burger? With the buns and everything? Holy shit. If that's true, that's crazy. Even lettuce. How do you 3D print that? I guess you can do the cake and Cheetos or whatever. Macaroni. Yeah, you can do that. Chocolate cake, yeah. Pancakes. But this is not 3D. Come on. At this point, I'm reacting to this video, dude. This is so interesting. Wait. No, I'm getting consumed. No! Stop talking about benefits of 3D printed food and remind people that it's pretty expensive, okay? And that's the end of that story. Don't even think it's cool. Forget about it. She gives you all the benefits and it's like, oh, that's so cool. You taste how you like it. It can look how you like it. No! I wouldn't buy that. Just give me a sandwich and I can pay for that and nothing else. I'm poor, dude. I'm poor. Also, I just realized I'm not watching TikTok. Wow. I guess that's the difference. Ah. Okay, that's... It's not TikToks. Oh. Now this is getting even crazier then. She's not even copying Ssniperwolf in a way. Right? Oh my god. No! No, my brain hurts now. Like, whenever she's reacting to TikToks, she kind of says it. beforehand. TikTok's worth watching and shit. Video is only satisfying. Okay. So let's say it's like 30% TikToks at most, even. Oh my god. So that's the crazy part. Their content is just slightly more different than I thought. No, there's no way. This is 15% TikToks? Okay, maybe more. Maybe 20%. No, this might be 30. But, yeah. At most it's 50%. Well, I know Ssniperwolf does not do 100% TikTok videos, but around 70%. For sure. Even if she's not doing TikTok, she's doing TikTok hacks. But then there are some story videos which are different. But that's about it. It might even be like 90%. I don't think she edits videos as much as Azzy actually does. With this effect.
It looks so real. Wait, am I a projection?
This is what I'm talking about. That's kind of hard. You have to, I guess, have a custom background. So that's kind of weird. You wouldn't expect that this was a green screen. Oh man, this is interesting because you know this is not a green screen, so she can't even do that. Now there is an explanation for that. Filters, right? She's just using some cool filters because this looks like her room and everything, but she changes her background so many times, doesn't she? Or does? I guess not. We got the same background, but purple this time. Where's her video? It's a little bit more pink, right? Unless she sits like next to the purple thing or whatever. I don't know. I don't want to go too deep into this, but it doesn't seem like a green screen. It does seem like a filter is something easy to implement. So I cannot just give too many points when it's just like, oh, it's just a filter, but it's still something, you know, something better than Ssniperwolf in a way. Oh, but Ssniperwolf makes me laugh with the videos that she put up. Oh my god. Maybe I'm just lucky, but this is crazy. Not just wholesome, but yeah, it's really funny. Oh my god. You just have to. Don't watch this because you're just gonna feed into the algorithm. Look at how many people already got fed into this. Every day, 4 million people lose their lives to Ssniperwolf. You don't want to be another victim. I'm looking at this closer, and it's kind of about stuff. Oddly satisfying. It's almost like not only she likes candy a lot, which is a video I've seen, but she likes candy videos. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, just the personality shines. I hate it because I did the last video about Reynad and his personality. And guess what? Ssniperwolf actually has my personality. ish. I think. I would guess. And she does not care about candy. She cares about wholesomeness and pranks and actually some oddly satisfying things, but not too many of that. Because TikTok is not full of that shit. Oh, never mind. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. But, you know, when it comes to comparing them again on that term, I would go with Ssniperwolf all the way. This is just slower tier at this point. It's almost like kids' content. You know? It's kind of weird. What? He just found TikTok I made for it of him? How is that even possible? This is definitely fake, dude. Oh my god. But she has science, dude.
Non-Newtonian.
Look at that. Fucking science girl. Oh my god. Also, there's another big question that pops up, right? Why is Azzyland at 13 million and Ssniperwolf is at 30... what? 2 million? 3 times more, right? But their content, again, has the 26 times difference in views. What? Why nobody likes Azzyland anymore? What? She got cancelled? What happened? Ssniperwolf was the problematic one. Are you sure about that? She was cancelled at some point? January 14? Are you sure about that? Why does she get more views than Mr. Beast? Explain that to me. Cancelled? Yeah. What? Is she like super ultimate leftist or something? Oh, subscribe for drama. Ah, that makes sense. Drama queen. I think you're problematic, man. Whoever made this video. I'll put you on the list though, because you're a YouTuber that has more than 1 million subscribers. Congratulations. This is amazing. I will never watch your content because you're on the bottom of this list, but you know, it's good to know that you're on the list. Am I right? See, I asked Azzyland cancelled, and I got Ssniperwolf instead. Like, you can't make this up. Even YouTube doesn't know what I'm talking about. Oh, there's a segment about Ssniperwolf versus Azzyland, which is exactly how we'll name this video. It's gonna be a movie, guys. Ah. This segment is about what we have, you know, analyzed ourselves. Doesn't even get into that detail, actually. So, I really don't care what Ssniperwolf is doing wrong. I just care about data, okay? Please. I don't need to watch a 40-minute video about this bullshit. I just wanted to see if Azzyland actually got cancelled for something, but I guess she wasn't. Oh, man. Alright. Very fun thing is gonna happen if I reach more than 90%. How do I put it? If this number is gonna be less than 90% than this number. I actually want to check this out. It is! Azzyland actually exists on the leaderboard? She does! Okay, that's the interesting part, because this is Link score. She does TikTok videos technically, especially now that she's doing shorts on YouTube, but it doesn't matter. Shorts are a different thing. So just by reacting to TikTok too many times will give you a lot of bonus points that she is now actually capable of using it properly because she exists on my leaderboard. Otherwise, if you just made out of connections and nothing else, you shouldn't exist. There's a reason for that. I have like Team Ninja or something. It's purely made out of links, right? It doesn't have its own score. So it doesn't exist on the leaderboard because it's not an entity. I just made teams just for fun. I don't really use them anymore. So it's nice to see that Azzy actually exists now. That was the whole point, really, of making a follow-up video where I review her content. So I'll just briefly review her content. Maybe there's gonna be... I'll make a video, but it's just like... It's the same problem. Do I want to watch these kind of videos? Reaction videos? Do I really want to? I don't. You know? I watch Ssniperwolf and I'm satisfied, you know? But if I had to make another video, then it's gonna be Azzyland, obviously. She deserves it. I mean, you gotta hand it to Azzyland. She likes... Wait, what is that? Oh. Yeah, you... She she just really loves the fact that she's so smart about researching things and whatnot, and knows names of chemicals or whatever. Okay. This is not a filter. I don't think so, okay? Everything is a filter at this point, but this is some editing. We finally see some editing for sure. 100%. Science, man. Just for curiosity's sake, Azzyland is actually older than Ssniperwolf, even though she started later on YouTube. Interesting. Actually, her non-TikTok videos are more popular. Oh my god. You have to be pretty creative to come up with those. This is 1 in 5 most of the time. So it's like 20%. Oh boy. Oh no, she did a flip!
Oh, dude, Maurice, is that you?
No! They're evenly matched, dude. What am I gonna do? I can't see a difference besides Azzyland again doesn't care about TikTok that much. Or does she? 5 in a row? 6? 7? Pretty sure that's another one. Yeah. This is the only one. Okay, so that's kind of like 80% accidentally. This is not it. It's so interesting. I don't know what. I don't know, man. I thought about it and I was like, so which one is better? Obviously Ssniperwolf because she has more views and everything, right? But then you're like, but the underdog is better, obviously. The underdog is always better if their content is good as someone who has way more resources all of a sudden. Way more attention. So, I still like these stories though. I don't think Azzyland has anything like that. She has her own kind of content, I guess. Being 100% honest. What? But again, like, going back to the personality thing, again, I identify more of a Ssniperwolf, because she's kind of trying to be intelligent, I guess. Not like scientifically intelligent, just straight up like interesting, right? And Azzy is trying to be cute.
I have so many things to tell you.
No, no.
Guys!
Guys! I'm so cute! I have so many candy. Someone marry me. Guys, I think she's taken because a dude is filming her right now, so sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, the underdog wins in this case. But it would be really cool if Ssniperwolf acknowledged that Azzyland exists at all and what kind of content she makes. Because it doesn't rip anyone off, it just compliments, honestly. And her background is not red, as one video might want you to believe. It's candy colored. Isn't that interesting? All kinds of colors. While Ssniperwolf sticks to the same format over and over again. While Azzyland actually moved on to something else. It's so weird. It's so weird. This story is just, I feel it's just the beginning, you know, of something. Even though it's like, what, 4 years old or something? 4 years and a half of them doing this stuff. Anyways, this should be the end. There's not much else to say, honestly. Eventually I will review Azzyland. Just for the last trailer, like the biggest difference to me, again, is it looks a little bit childish. The colors are kind of too bright. It's really not cool. Like, this tries to tell a lot of stories. All right, a lot of things. Not necessarily anything that stands out, but like it's more interesting to look at. Well, this is, I guess it's a little bit more cute, and that's the difference. It's just preference at this point. And I can't say it's children's content because she is older, actually. It's just what happens when you try to be more cute and less invested into stories and that sort of stuff. Anyways, thank you guys for watching the movie. Oh man, obviously friendship wins. No, Ssniperwolf wins because she was first. Alright. But I just don't agree with, like, 26 times wins 26 times. That's not the case. I can't justify that. And just because, like, Ssniperwolf's content might be like mostly, at most, 50% better content. At most. It's probably like 20% better content. And she's doing it every day. Like, I guess that's also another 20%. Like, if I seen a 2 or 3 times the difference, I would be able to justify it, but I can't justify 26. That's the only mystery I have, and I can't solve this. The only thing I can do is point a finger at people and be like, But you subscribe to Azzyland, why are you not watching her content and you're watching Ssniperwolf instead? What is that? What is this thing? Tell me. This is the greatest mystery of all time. Anyways, I guess if you're not faithful to TikTok and you don't do 80% of TikTok videos, you're gonna get cancelled. Yeah. See you guys next time. This was fucking ridiculous. The best video I've ever made, by the way. By far.